The world of Korean actors seems all glamour and joy, but there's also a fair share of work drama, and with it, coworkers from hell. Alongside great actors, there are just people you really want to avoid on the set, either because of their bad attitude or plain criminal record. Check out this list of Korean actors who are just a chore to work with. Number 1. Kim Jung-hyun. If you have fallen in love with the cunning Gu Sung-joon of Crash Landing on You, or the aspiring king of Mr. Queen, then bad news. The actor behind them may just be a terrible acting partner. In 2017, when attending a press conference for his drama project Time, Kim Jung-hyun was openly annoyed and completely avoided contact with his co-star So-hyun. Worse, he was even revealed to have used napkins to clean his hands after touching her, as if the actress was something dirty. Instead of admitting his wrongdoing, however, Jung-hyun first blamed his health, then his ex-girlfriend So Ye-ji, sharing their private messages and claiming that she forced him to not interact with other women. He even went as far as to request no skinships in his scenes. But manipulated or not, it did not change that the actor's behavior had badly impacted the filming crew. They had to adjust the script to his liking and cover up his eventual exit from the drama. It was just pure unprofessional. Number 2. KYULKYUNG. When it comes to KYULKYUNG, you may be more familiar with her nickname Pinky. The visual god of Produce 101 and later of K-pop group Pristine is now an actress, and her acting debut in Chinese series Legend of Fae seemed to have stirred quite the drama. Rumor had it that KYULKYUNG, despite only playing a supporting role, had used her personal connections to change the script, giving her more screen time and taking away lines from the female lead. She was also reported to usually arrive late on set, making everyone wait for her and messing up the filming schedule. Zhao Liying, who played the female lead, even publicly mocked the altered script. In particular, the actress posted an image on social network Weibo, where the word original was placed next to a delicious hamburger, and the word renewed was placed next to a less than ideal one. Her message is as clear as day. KYULKYUNG's interference had ruined the script. And frankly, nobody wants colleagues who flaunt their connections every working day. Number 3. Lee Kyung-young. With an endless list of previous acting roles, including ones in famous series like Vincenzo, Vagabond, and The World of the Married, one would have thought that there would be no issue working with an actor as seasoned as Lee Kyung-young. Turns out that's not the case. In 2002, the actor was arrested for the prostitution of a minor. More particularly, he had told an underage actress that if she made love with him, he would secure her future roles. To the horror of the public at the time, the actor was found guilty and was sentenced to 10 months in prison and 2 years in probation. While Lee Kyung-young had eventually made his return to the small screen, it's easy to understand why other actors, especially actresses, would avoid working with this type of criminal. Number 4. Lee Dae-hae. The Korean beauty is known for her multiple works that helped extend her popularity to China, but it is there that she got accused of being a total douche. In 2012, producers of the Chinese film Lemon accused Lee Dae-hae of quitting their project, despite having already received her paycheck. They claimed that the actress had taken the total pay of 150 million won, only to quit on her own accord. And this is not the first time Lee Dae-hae dropped a project midway through. Previously, in 2008, she also withdrew from the drama East of Eden, claiming that she couldn't understand the character and did not want to look stupid acting out the illogical plot. As the drama was reaching its end at the time, Dae-hae's decision had caused serious consequences. Her acting partner had to leave the cast, seeing that without Dae-hae's character, his role was no longer necessary. Furthermore, the ending had to be completely changed on a short notice, putting ample pressure on the screenwriter. In the actress's defense, quitting is no criminal act, but it is just not the kind of professionalism you'd want in a coworker. Number 5. Lee So-won. Their love to them. Sounds romantic in theory and on the screen, but not so much when it happens in real life. In fact, it was this exact sequence of actions that Lee So-won did to a female celebrity that he was interested in. After multiple failed attempts at physical contact, So-won started to threaten her with a knife after she called her boyfriend for help. Thankfully, the police got involved and there was no physical harm done to the poor woman. However, the same can't be said for About Time, a drama series that was starring the actor. Apparently, So-won hid his crime from the production staff, who belatedly found out that one of their cast members was going to prison when 12 episodes had already finished filming. Yes, they had to do it all over again. Needless to say, working with Lee So-won was no less than a nightmare. Number 6. Han Ji-soon. And the same can be said for women, or at least for Han Ji-soon, who you may have spotted in The Secret Life of My Secretary, Man to Man, and not much since, for a good reason. Drunk on her way home, the actress had reportedly slapped a 61-year-old taxi driver and hit his head with a thermos, before being taken to the police station. Even then, she did not sit still and continued to slap, bite, and kick a police officer. The reason behind the actress's violent actions were never revealed. And while she did apologize to the poor driver, the public can't help but question, if this was how Ha Ji-soon acted in public, how much of a terror would she be on the set? There's no answer, obviously, but it's hard to trust a violent person to work well with others. Number 7. Lee Hyun-woo. We can basically call this man Grand Hyun-woo, as he has achieved a grand slam of crimes, with various controversies ranging from drug use, no license drunk driving, avoiding military service, and to top it all off, starring in a commercial for a loan shark company. But contrary to all the other actors on this list, the actor's career was hardly impacted by any of the charges. Due to his affluent background, Lee Hyun-woo continued to frequent the small screen via TV shows as well as drama series. The actor also never reflected on any of his past mistakes, because right after getting arrested for drunk driving, he still nailed an advertisement contract for, you guessed it, cars. It seems that Lee Hyun-woo is a reckless actor with no remorse, and working with him may not be the best experience. Number 8. Song Hye-kyo. Song Hye-kyo never committed any crime, sans her tax-dodging accusations, but it did not make working with her any more pleasant. In particular, when the actress was promoting the Chinese movie Love and Let Love, she arrived 2 hours late to an interview, when all other actors, including some of China's biggest stars, were already finished. While most agreed that the mess-up was Song Hye-kyo's responsibility, the actress still believed that the mishap was mostly the organizers' fault. Another time, she mistakenly took a photographer's camera at an event, believing that he was taking her photos, which turned out to be wrong. But instead of apologizing, she turned to blame the organizer for bad security, and even demanded an apology statement from them. The actress's attitude was no better when she appeared as an award giver in a Chinese event. Here, the actress was spotted awarding winners with only one hand, and leaving the stage after a mere 50 seconds, when her speech wasn't even translated to the audience. Funnily enough, these kinds of behavior never appear when Song Hye-kyo is in Korea. We can only hope that she would be just as professional in foreign countries. And that's the list. But before you go, here's an honorable mention. Song Joong-ki. You may wonder, what exactly does the scandal-free and polite Joong-ki have to do with this video? Well, according to Vincenzo actor Kim Young-woong, Song Joong-ki was a major source of distraction on the set, just not in the way you expect. When asked about his experience working with Joong-ki, Kim Young-woong said, "He's very good at acting and he's handsome. There were times I was so absorbed in his acting and his good looks that I forgot my lines." There you have it. The mystery of being next to someone so ethereal that you zone out of all tasks at hand. It seems that Song Joong-ki is going to continue being distracting, but really, he can't help it. So, do you agree with our picks? Are there any other actors or actresses that you think can be a pain to work with? Just comment down below. And if you want more videos like this, like, share, and subscribe to Poly Drama. We'll be back soon. See ya!